Hi, my name is Sarah, and I am a Midwest mom of two. I love sharing kid-friendly hikes and unique attractions in the St. Louis area and beyond on my blog, MidwestNomads.com, and on social media under Midwest Nomad Family. Today, I'd like to share with you about 10 of the best kid-friendly attractions to visit in St. Louis. St. Louis is really great for families because it's very budget-friendly, and a large majority of these attractions have completely free admission. So the number one place to go with kids is the St. Louis Zoo. The zoo is often voted as the top zoo in the entire country, and it's very amazing because admission is completely free. There is a charge for parking if you park in their lots, but you can sometimes find parking on the street for free, and there are some fees for riding the train or the Sea Lion show or the carousel, but there's so much you can see. There's thousands of animals. There's a polar bear, there's a penguin home, there's the sea lion tunnels. There's so much you can see. There's the new primate canopy trails, which has different trails for the primates to kind of climb in little tunnels above your head. It's amazing, and there's so much you can see for free. There are reservations still required at this point. You can have to make those online. They're free. They do often become full on weekends and holidays, and you can schedule those up to 7 days in advance. So reserve early if you're going to be on a weekend or a holiday especially. The next place I recommend with kids in St. Louis is the Magic House. The Magic House is the St. Louis Children's Museum. It's expanded so much over the years. They have hundreds of interactive exhibits. There's pretend play, there's STEM, there's art. It's really great. They have lots of permanent exhibits, and then they have lots of exhibits that change and rotate so that there's always something new to see. We have a membership because my kids love it so much. The next place I recommend with kids is one of the most unique attractions you'll see anywhere, and that is the City Museum. It's hard to almost explain the City Museum. You kind of have to see it to believe it. It's just like unlike anything anywhere else. The City Museum was created by artists repurposing different pieces of old buildings and cities, and they used those to build tunnels, slides, castles, playgrounds. There are secret passageways. There is a lot to explore indoors and out. They have a school bus on the roof. They have a Ferris wheel on the roof. It's really great, especially for older kids who may have outgrown playgrounds or some of the attractions for younger kids. It's amazing for all ages. I would use caution with younger children because you can very easily lose your children there because it is basically a giant maze. If you can have one adult per kid ratio, that's great, or if your kids are a little older, they should be fine, but it's amazing. The next place I recommend with kids is the Missouri Botanical Garden. The Botanical Garden is absolutely beautiful, fun to visit whether you have kids or not. The gardens are beautiful. There's lots of pathways to explore. It's stroller friendly. And they also have one of the best kids play areas in St. Louis. There's tree houses to climb, there's a nature play area, there's slides, there's a water play area, there's a splash pad area. It's amazing. My kids love it, and they always want to go there. The Botanical Gardens does have an admission fee for adults, but kids 12 and under are free. And then there is a small charge for the kids if you do go into the kids play area. The next place I recommend is the Gateway Arch. It's hard to come to St. Louis and not visit the Arch. You can explore the grounds of the Arch for free, and then you can also visit the museum underneath the Arch for free. It's an interactive museum. There's lots of different exhibits to explore. They just redid it a few years ago. Kids can pick up a Junior Ranger package if they want to earn a Junior Ranger badge because it is a national park. The most fun thing to do at the Arch does have a fee, and that is to take the tram ride all the way up to the top of the Arch. It's a fun little ride. You get in a little capsule. It's a little tight, but with COVID, they only put one group in each capsule. And you take the tram to the top, and you're 630 feet in the air. There's windows to look through, and you get a really great view of St. Louis from the top. It's a lot of fun. The next place I recommend is also another free attraction, and that's the St. Louis Science Center. There is a charge for parking in the lot, but it is free admission once you've parked. There's lots of different exhibits all about science. There's dinosaurs. You can learn about structures, weather, space, all kinds of different STEM activities, things to create. It's a lot of fun. There are some other special exhibits that do have a fee, like the OmniMax Theater. There's also a planetarium. It's really great. Another fun attraction in St. Louis, another one that has free admission, is Grant's Farm. That's another one that does have a fee for parking, but free admission. And Grant's Farm is located on the Bush family estate. You can see, you get, when you arrive there, you ride a tram around the grounds and you view all kinds of different animals. There's bison, there's deer. You get to view those from the tram. They actually have more than 900 different animals. And you can, for a small fee, you can also feed some of the animals. Like you can get little bottles to feed the goats. There's a carousel to ride. You can view the Clydesdales. It's a lot of fun, especially for younger kids. Another great area to explore in St. Louis with kids is Union Station. Union Station has a whole lot of different activities under one roof. You can view the aquarium. There's a Ferris wheel to ride. They have a playground. They have a mirror maze. They have a ropes course. They also have a fire and light show that runs on the hour on the lake by Union Station. So it's a nice place to go if you want to see a bunch of attractions all in one place. Another place that's great to explore as a family is Forest Park. Forest Park was actually just voted the #1 city park by USA Today readers. It's huge. There's all kinds of pathways to explore. There's gardens, there's water features. You could bring a stroller, have a picnic. And it also has multiple playgrounds. There's a new nature play area that just opened last year. It has lots of natural features. There's water play. There's logs to climb in. It's really great and beautiful. And Forest Park is also where several of the museums and the zoo is located, so it's easy to see a lot in one day. If you wanted to see some of the museums, the Art Museum is there, and that's also free. And the History Museum is free. And the History Museum has a special kids play area that's a lot of fun. The last place in St. Louis that I recommend as a must-see attraction with kids is the Museum of Transportation. It's a lot of fun for all ages. Anyone that's into trains, they also have cars, all kinds of things related to transportation, but it's really focused on trains. They have a small indoor play area for little kids to play in. They have model trains to see. They have giant trains, like real trains that you can climb inside of and walk through. You can pretend, the little kids can pretend to be an engineer. It's really great. They also have a miniature train you can ride, and they have a trolley that rides on the grounds too. So it's really fun and interactive for the whole family. So that is a list of 10 of the best family-friendly attractions around St. Louis that I recommend. If you'd like to learn about more attractions or hiking trails around St. Louis area, you can find more on our blog, MidwestNomads.com, or on social media at Midwest Nomad Family. Thanks and happy traveling!